Baby, if you are Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, woo! Y'all, listen, as we know, Jennifer's been going out her way to convince us that all is fine on the marriage front, even though clearly it's not. She said the families are having blending. They still don't have the forever house. She was on edge at the premiere of her new film. Everybody wondered why. First of all, I want to give a shout out to my girl Robin. Thank you so much for sending me this video. And I did a little research, y'all. Yo, this, put it like this. If Jennifer's smart, and this is my opinion, Jennifer will have divorced Ben by the end of the year. Baby girl, it's not what mistakes you make, it's how quick you rectify them. If not, she officially has Jennifer Garner's problems. Are y'all ready for this? Let's get into this. Okay, right? So I'm about to show you the video, but let me just give you the setup. This is a brief video showing Ben, who's talked about his alcohol addiction in the past, literally arguing with Jennifer that he hadn't been drinking while they attended a party. Okay, now this has gone viral on TikTok. Robin sent this over to me, but I went, not Robin and Juan Dixon, but real Robin, right? Now get this. This is for her new movie, The Shotgun Wedding, and a lot of people said that Jennifer was on edge at that premiere, on edge, and now we look why, right? Now, you guys, let's go into the video. We'll put this on the Summer Jam screen, and I'm gonna walk you guys through this, okay? Now, here's the first part of the video. Okay, look at Jen's face, look at Ben's face, and then I'm going to walk you through the reactions. I'm going to give you more info. You guys, if Jennifer's smart, she will divorce Ben by the end of the year. If not, you have officially gotten Jennifer Garner's problems. It's going to be a lot. Also, let's look at this video. Okay. Look at that. I didn't drink anything, okay? Look at the way he's looking at her, pleading with her. Look at the look of death that Jennifer, look at this defeated, sad look. Why is that? Look at this. We're about to, I have it in slow-mo just so you guys can get the feeling. Look at the look on his face. Let's run it down one more time, then we're going to break it down. Look at this. Look at the glare in her eyes. Look at the way she's glaring as she sips this glass of wine. Look at the guilt on Ben's face, the guilt on his face, the absolute guilt. It is undeniable. Begging, pleading. Look at the look of disappointment and sadness and just rage and everything. And look at the way he's doing his best, almost like he got caught by his mommy. Now, let me just give you guys a little bit of background. A lot of people were dogging out Jennifer Lopez, saying, oh my God, I can't believe she's drinking while Ben's drinking, while Ben's suffering from sobriety. But you guys, from people that were actually there is a different spin that is missing, okay? One, that Jennifer was not drinking around Ben. Jennifer Lopez does not drink. And unlike Kim Kardashian, it's not a fake, I don't drink. She actually doesn't drink, okay? Jennifer Lopez does not drink. Look at the way she put the wine glass to her lips. She wasn't drinking out of that wine glass, y'all. For anybody that knows anybody that's ever had addiction problems, she was checking to actually see what Ben was drinking. Okay, as much as, listen, I don't know why people are dragging Jennifer Lopez over this. This is all Ben's addictions, Ben's vices, and why I wish him luck in the future. These are Ben's crosses too. Regardless of what you think about J-Lo, nobody deserves to have to do this. Ben is the same mom that blamed the mother of his 3 children that kept him from self-destructing and sober for how many years, blamed her for him actually drinking. Now, okay, let's get back to the point. I don't feel like going on a whole thing about AA thing, but listen, here's all I'm saying. The people at the party are saying that Ben Affleck had been drinking out of that glass and getting refills. If you also see his face, it looks flushed, as if he's been drinking, okay? Either that or he just got woken up out of his sleep. Jennifer was busy at her premiere. She saw him drinking, or she got word of it. She walked over to there, right? She walked over there to actually see if he was drinking. Asked her, she asked him, have you been drinking? That's when he said, I haven't been drinking, okay? She then reached down, grabbed the glass that he'd been drinking from all night, put it to her lips, saw that it was alcohol, and her face crashed. And Ben looked like he had been caught from his mommy. And like most addicts do when they are caught drinking, because here's the thing, it's not just a drink. It can destroy everything. It can destroy bonds and childhood and whatnot. And when she saw that it was a drink, she put it down and she was furious and she was on edge the whole night. Now that you know this information, let's watch this again. Look at this. I didn't drink anything, okay? Look at his face. Let's put it on the Summer Jam screen. Sorry, guys. Look at this. I didn't drink anything, okay? Jennifer Lopez is furious. Jen, look at this. Look at her face. Look at that disappointment. Look at her being caught. Look at the guilt. Now listen, it could have been ginger ale in that cup. It could have been, but there were numerous people at the party that said, look at that glare. Look at the sadness and disappointment in her eyes as the alcohol touches her lips. You guys, let's get into this too, okay? This video was viewed more than 1.5 million times. A lot of people slammed Jennifer, suggesting she was being unsupportive of Affleck by drinking alcohol. Again, to be sober is a person's decision. If Ben is not willing, able, or ready to be sober, Jennifer needs to get away as fast as possible. What are some of the reasons I do think he's not willing or able to be sober? Well, for one, him blaming Jennifer Garner. When you truly go through the 12 steps and you are willing to take accountability for your actions and your feelings, right? What's the first thing that happens? You stop blaming others for your decisions. The fact that he still tried to blame the mother of his 3 kids who saved him from himself, Jennifer Garner lets me know that you're not as far along in your sobriety as you would lead Jennifer to believe. Also, not forget the rumors of Jennifer trying to keep Ben busy. The rumors of Jennifer trying to make sure he works out, doesn't smoke. She thinks that if she stops his triggers, right, he won't relapse. She doesn't realize that literally even being supervised or trying to save him from himself is a trigger for Ben Affleck. Okay? Again, I contend from the people that were there, and other people said that she was tasting the drink to check whether it contained any alcohol. This is so sad. Let's not forget that Ben just entered rehab in 2018 after his ex-wife Jennifer Garner staged an intervention. She's the one that had to put. If Ben Affleck goes bye-bye for a while, and again, maybe he should, it's Jennifer Affleck. Wait, her name is Jennifer Affleck. It is Jennifer Lopez sending him back. He's saying Ben's saying he wants to live life to the fullest and be the best father he can be. I want my kids to know that there's no shame in getting help when you need it, and to be a source of strength for anyone out there who needs help but is afraid to take the first steps. You guys, listen, there's more. I just want to leave you with this. There's also been a bunch of blind items coming out about Ben Affleck that I find super, super, super interesting. Those blind items are numerous. One, a lot of people are saying that Ben is using Jen as a band-aid for his sagging career. Let's not forget that at the end of the day, Ben Affleck is incredibly selfish, and the only thing he's ever really cared about is his actual career. Let's not forget that he used as an excuse to cut Jennifer free. He used as an excuse that she was hurting his career. Even though Jennifer Garner, he stayed with her through 2 flop movies they co-starred in. Let's also not forget that before he used her relevance, then when it didn't work for him anymore, he ran away. He's using her relevance once again, guys. I don't care what you say. Ben is worth $150 million. Jennifer is worth $400. I know when she started dating Ben, that was 20 years ago. He was hot, and Jennifer thought she hit like gold. Jennifer, you are the one with the name. You are the one with the brand. You are the one that can pull people to movies consistently and even though people say you're a horrible tipper and a horrible boss, you have a work ethic that producers, casting directors, and Hollywood network execs want to work with. You are the find. Let's not forget that Jennifer was the one that 20 years ago got left at the altar because Ben was getting cold feet. They then had to get a Vegas elopement just for him to get married because once again, Ben was having second doubts about getting married to her. Why would Jennifer even get married to a man that keeps having second doubts about whether she is worth it? Jennifer Garner was worth it to Ben Affleck, and he still cheated on her with the nanny, went to rehab, did all this stuff, and at the end of it, spit in her face and said she was the reason that he was down. Again, I will say that uh, again, like Robin pointed out, what happened to the Bennifer happy blended family celebrations at Thanksgiving, Christmas that Jennifer's people were supposed to be pushing, including Mark Anthony and Jennifer Garner, right? The events didn't take place. In fact, New Year's Day, Jen was spotted out for brunch or dinner with her family minus Ben. Robin saying she guessed that Ben was sleeping off that hangover from New Year's Eve. Again, we don't know if he was drinking, but it would all fit together. Let's also not forget, right? That there's a blind item that an A-list celebrity, everything in her mind would prefer her husband not to hang out with other guys, especially ones who like to party with them. She's been unable to find a reason why he can't spend time with the boyfriend of his ex, that is John Miller and Ben Affleck, that blind item is alleged to be at. This other one, which is very interesting, it's not a Scientology thing. It has everything to do with Leah Remini, this blind item. An A-list everything in her mind celebrity has cut off ties with her actress best friend. The buzz is that it was a Scientology thing. It was not a Scientology thing, as Robin surmises, and I agree, right? Leah is not a fan of Ben. She thinks that it is Jennifer's downfall. She fears that Jennifer J-Lo will once again be on the outside looking in, the way he blames her and then he casts her out, and all her friends and his friends and families point the finger at her. Okay, you guys, this is actually serious. Jennifer Lopez needs to cut her losses or put Ben in rehab. This isn't being cold. This isn't being mean. If you've dealt with anybody that ever has addiction issues, this is the way you love them. But more important, when it comes to dealing with somebody with addiction issues, this is how you love yourself. Ben Affleck is drinking again. You know what happens? First comes the drinking, then comes the gambling, then comes the women, then comes the meltdown, then comes the self-destruction. And every single time that happens, then comes Ben pointing the finger at J-Lo and leaving her heartbroken. He destroyed her 20 years ago. Please, I'm praying that Ben gets the help he needs, but I'm praying that also Jennifer this time chooses herself, loves herself, puts her pride aside, puts her children first, and if he is back to drinking, does what she needs to do to make sure she and her beautiful children are okay. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments, but according to people at the event and even what's going on, it looks like Ben has fallen off the wagon. Let me know what happens after that. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.